If a woman truly wants you, she will almost never say it first, but she will reveal it in ways most men completely miss. And that's exactly why so many good men stay confused. Because attraction rarely starts with words. It starts with energy, with patterns, with small behaviors that look innocent on the surface, but underneath, they're loaded with meaning. Most men don't realize this, but when a woman likes you, she's often testing one thing before anything else: how you make her feel when she's around you. Not how rich you are, not whether you're perfect, not whether you have the smoothest lines. She's paying attention to your presence. And if you've ever found yourself wondering, does she actually like me, or is she just being nice? Then stay with me, because today I'm breaking down 7 powerful signs a woman is genuinely interested in you. And trust me, the last one is the sign almost no man notices until it's too late. Let's get into it. The first sign is, she finds little reasons to keep the conversation going. Now let me tell you something important. A woman who is not interested usually keeps things short, polite, and easy to end. She replies, but she doesn't really invest. She won't give you much to work with. But when a woman likes you, even a little, she naturally creates opportunities to continue the interaction. She asks follow-up questions. She brings up random topics. She replies with more than one-word answers. Sometimes she'll even circle back to something small you said earlier just to reopen the conversation. And that matters more than most men think. Because women don't usually invest attention where they feel no emotional pull. So if she keeps asking things like, wait, what happened after that? Or, you seriously did that? Or, okay, now I need to know more. That's not accidental. That's interest. She may not be flirting aggressively. She may not be making it obvious. But here's what women actually notice and act on. If a man makes them feel curious, safe, and mentally stimulated, they stay. And when she stays, that's your first clue. The second sign is, she remembers tiny details about you. This one is big. A woman can talk to a lot of people in a day. She hears names, stories, preferences, random facts. Most of it disappears. But if she likes you, somehow she remembers the weird little things. Your favorite food. The fact that you hate mornings. That one story about your childhood dog. The artist you mentioned once in passing. Even the exact way you take your coffee. Now, why does this happen? Because attraction sharpens attention. When a woman is emotionally interested, her brain starts tagging things about you as important. She doesn't do it on purpose, it just happens. You become more memorable to her. So if she randomly says something like, "Didn't you say you had a big meeting today?" Or, "I remember you said blue was your favorite color." Don't brush that off. Most men don't realize this, but remembering details is one of the quietest and strongest signs of genuine attraction. Because when a woman remembers the little things, it usually means you've been on her mind. The third sign is, her body language softens around you. Now this is where a lot of men get confused, because women don't always express attraction verbally, but their body almost always tells the truth. When a woman is interested in you, she tends to physically open up around you. She faces you when you talk. She leans in slightly. She holds eye contact a little longer than necessary. She smiles without forcing it. Sometimes she touches her hair, neck, or face while listening. And no, not every movement means she's obsessed with you. Don't overanalyze every blink, but patterns matter. If her energy around you feels softer, warmer, more present than it does with other people, that's worth paying attention to. Because attraction often shows up as comfort first. A woman who likes you doesn't just hear your words. She starts physically tuning into your presence. And here's something deeper most men never think about. Women are highly responsive to emotional safety. If she feels good around you, her body naturally relaxes. That relaxed, feminine, glowing energy, that's not random, that's a sign. The fourth sign is, she teases you or playfully challenges you. This is one of my favorite signs because it's so misunderstood. A lot of men assume that if a woman jokes with them, challenges them, or gives them a little playful attitude, she must not be interested. Wrong. Sometimes that's exactly how attraction shows up. If she says things like, "Oh please, you definitely planned that," or "You think you're smooth, don't you?" or I'm not sure I believe you," with a smile or playful tone, that's often flirtation in disguise. Why? Because teasing creates tension, and tension creates chemistry. Women often flirt indirectly. Instead of saying, "I like you," they create little emotional sparks to see how you respond. She's not just talking to you, she's playing with the energy between you. And this is where many men mess up. They either get too serious or too needy. If she playfully teases you, she's often inviting you into a flirtatious dynamic. She wants to see if you can handle it, match it, and stay confident. That playful push-pull? That's not rejection. A lot of the time, it's attraction wearing a disguise. And before we get to the next sign, I want you to be honest in the comments. What's one sign from a woman that has confused you the most? Was it eye contact? Texting? Mixed signals? Drop it below, because I promise, if men understood women's psychology better, dating would feel way less complicated. Now let's keep going, because the next signs get even more revealing. The fifth sign is, she makes herself available to you. This one is so simple, yet so powerful. A woman who is interested will often create access, not always in an obvious way. Sometimes it's subtle. She responds faster than expected. She stays around a little longer after a conversation. She says yes to spending time with you. She finds ways to be where you are. She leaves the door open instead of closing it. And no, this doesn't mean she's going to throw herself at you. That's not how real attraction usually works. What it means is, she gives you chances. Because if a woman is not interested, she usually protects distance. But when she likes you, she'll often make interaction easier. She won't force everything, but she also won't make it impossible. This is one of the clearest signs of interest. She makes it easier for you to move closer. Not because she's desperate, but because she wants to see if you'll notice. And most men don't. The sixth sign is, she wants your attention specifically, not just attention in general. This one separates real interest from surface-level friendliness. A woman can be social, warm, charming, and still not be romantically interested. Some women are just naturally engaging. But when she likes you, there's a difference. She reacts differently when you enter the room. She notices whether you saw her. She checks if you laughed at her joke. She cares how she comes across to you. Sometimes she'll post, dress, or say certain things hoping you specifically notice. That's not vanity. That's selective emotional investment. And this matters because many men confuse "she likes attention" with "she likes me." But here's what women actually notice. When they're interested in a man, his attention starts to matter more than other people's. Your opinion lands differently. Your compliments hit deeper. Your presence changes her mood. If she seems tuned into how you see her, that's not random. That's emotional attraction building under the surface. And now we come to the seventh and most powerful sign. She starts letting you into her inner world. This is the one that separates casual interest from something real. A woman can laugh with you, flirt with you, text you, tease you. But when she starts opening up emotionally, that's when things become meaningful. Maybe she starts telling you about her fears, her past, her insecurities, her family, her dreams, the things she doesn't share with just anybody. And no, she doesn't do this because she wants therapy. She does it because vulnerability is intimacy. Women are incredibly careful with emotional access. If she starts giving you a deeper version of herself, it usually means she sees potential in you. Because attraction for women often grows through emotional trust, not just physical chemistry. And the last one might surprise you. But sometimes the strongest sign a woman likes you is not how loud she becomes. It's how real she becomes. She stops performing. She stops trying to impress everyone. And around you, she starts showing who she actually is. That is powerful. Because when a woman feels both attraction and emotional safety, she doesn't just flirt with you. She slowly invites you into her world. So if you're wondering whether a woman is interested in you, stop obsessing over one single sign. Look at the pattern. Does she invest? Does she remember? Does she soften? Does she tease? Does she make access easier? Does your attention matter to her? And most importantly, is she slowly opening up? Because one sign alone can be misleading. But when multiple signs show up together, that's when attraction becomes hard to ignore. And if you've been missing these signs in your own life, don't feel bad. Most men were simply never taught how women actually communicate interest. But now you know. And once you understand female psychology, you stop chasing confusion and start recognizing connection. If you enjoyed this and want more real, honest insights into attraction, dating, and women's psychology, make sure you subscribe. Because the men who understand this stuff move very differently in relationships. And trust me, women notice that too.